Welcome to 1111 Tarot and welcome Scorpios. This is your turn for your reading. And if you're new to my channel, I welcome you to us and our 1111 family. And if you're rejoining or coming back, I appreciate that very much. All right, my lovelies, let's get started with your reading. So, Scorpios, we're going to start this off. We're going to mix this up a little bit and try something different. And I'm always for change, that's what we do. We change, we adjust. Now, this is a prototype deck. It's something that I've been using for a while. It's called the Paper Moon deck. And here we go. We're going to see where you are in this part of the cycle. We're starting in the east where the sun rises. This is how we're manifesting. And part of the cycle you're in says your relationship is moving towards a higher commitment. This has 3 1s and a 4. On the calendar, it is 11/14/2021. But in numerology, it's a root number of 7. But it's also, I say root, I meant reduction, because you'd add the 3 1s together plus the 4. However, I like the idea that we've got 3 1s in a row, which is new, right? Juno enters Capricorn, waxing gibbous moon, Pisces. So we have Capricorn and Pisces on the board here. Now, Juno is either a meteor or an asteroid, so you'll kind of have to do your own research on that. But look at the beautiful colors that are coming through. Very passionate, new, bright beginning. Let's see where you're headed into your cycle. So that's where you are now, is that it looks like you're moving to a higher commitment in your relationship. And someone else got this. I can't remember who. Universal healing brings a powerful energy within. And it's a 1023 reduction number of 6, which is about love, family, foundation, your relationships, if you will. Sun enters Scorpio, waning gibbous moon, Gemini. So you have Scorpio, Gemini, Capricorn, and Pisces on the board. So you're looking at earth, air, and water. So where's the fire, right? Because there's always balance in the universe. Now, before we go any further, I just want to let you guys know, if anyone that's watching this would like a new deck of tarot cards, this is the Arcanium tarot cards. And all you need to do is write deck giveaway in the comments down below the video, and then be a subscriber. And yes, I can tell. And then May 1st, I will be drawing for the lucky winner of this deck. So good luck, everyone, on that. And if you'd be so kind and leave your DNA on the like button, it would be greatly appreciated by me. Okay, guys, now let's move into the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. We're going to cut the deck, get your energy in. I've already pre-shuffled and premeditated. Now, what's interesting is I'm going to do this a little different than normal. We're going to go from the east, which is where you get up in the morning, to the west, which is where you lay your head at night. So the sun rises and the sun sets. And this is about the collective overall of all of us and how we're contributing. And this is where our ancestors are contributing. So let's go and see where we have on our line of fate. We have the Knight of Cups coming from the collective. And in our ancestors, we have 8 of Wands, message. So we have empathy, which is this deep understanding and compassion. And even a feeling of resonating with someone on how they feel, right? Like this mermaid is just like ethereal. They can travel between different worlds, whether they're in the now, but as a story is shared, they can really get into the story and live it with you. So they're very in-depth in the way that they communicate with you. And I feel they're good listeners. And then you've got this message coming in. So I feel like there's some message coming in that you need to pay very close attention to from this Knight of Cups energy, which has faded. And it has something to do look at this cupcake. with this pink kitty cat and these really dark eyes. Whenever I see a cat, I always think of life after life because they've got the 9 lives. I always think of karmic, okay? It's just intuitive for me. This looks like a young one. It looks really young. And then cupcakes always remind me of an innocent childlike. And I feel like you have a karmic that is almost as if they're younger than you in a very, very different way. And then there's the other side of the coin. I feel like there's another young energy that brings in happiness. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just sharing intuitively. So there's some universal healing coming in, and there's your fate. So your fate is that this empathic energy is going to commingle with yours and bring in this aha moment where commitment goes higher between the two of you. Now, I want to go ahead. We're going to start with our south node and we're going to go directly into our north node. So what is our challenge at this time? It is the Four of Wands, unity. Our challenge is that what we see is aligned for us may not truly be here yet. And so I get a really rebel, like, I don't want to wait energy. And I truly feel like that's the challenge here in our South Node is patience and trusting in the universe. Because Four of Wands is something destined. It is aligned and it is coming up to a higher commitment. But she's got this like, are you kidding? I got to wait how long, look? Right? And she's got this pumpkin. So if you think about it, we're in April, where I am. So May, June, July, August, September, October. Could be as far as 6 months, could be 4 months. It could be 4 weeks, 6 weeks, something. There's some waiting, but it is aligned for you. But the challenge is the patience. As we move into the North Node, we have the Seven of Wands. It's abundance, and it is absolutely worth waiting for. And it's being brave enough to not demand. It's being brave enough to allow it to come in, and you have the faith. Don't allow your fear to take over and create self-doubt if you don't get an immediate response. And interesting enough, she's got very gray hair. So that implies that you've got to be brave enough to wait it out. What is for you is coming, because Seven of Wands comes in after the Six of Wands, right? Six of Wands is about victory, and you gain something. And now you just got to be brave enough to stick it out. If it's meant for you, it's coming, my love, it's coming. So I really want to look at this. So when you look at fate, you've got the Eight of Wands, which is this message coming in from this empath. And it's all about taking this relationship to a higher commitment. And it's going to bring in this universal healing. This is fated. Destiny is saying that there is like a delay. I don't even know if it's delay. It's not really a delay. It is learning to do all that you can and then release and surrender to the universe and be brave enough to trust the universe to co-create with you, which is going to bring us to the sweet middle of serendipity, where the overall great spirit of the universe comes in. And this is its message. Reclaim. Wow. Now this is Threads of Fate Oracle cards. Reclaim. And look here. This is a loyal dog, if you will. Pearls of wisdom dripping off of these torches, which when you think of reclaim, it's territorially protective, if you will. And I think it's time for you to reclaim your crown, your protection of your energy. I think you're giving away your energy freely, and you're starting to lose power because of it. Inner strength, I should say. And so serendipity is saying that this message for this empath is that you are being drained, and that you have a higher purpose aligned for you. And you need to just be brave and not allow others to pull too much off of your energy. Wow. Serendipity right in the middle. Let's go ahead and get the tarots in the four corner, which build up the strength and the foundation of this reading. And this is your own energy entangled into the universe and into your fate and destiny and how you're co-creating. We'll use the little baby secret tarot here. Again, you guys, if you're really looking for your own tarot deck, I seriously do give these away. And I just pick a random subscriber. And I love hearing from you guys, by the way. It inspires me. So if you would leave your like DNA on the DNA, your DNA on the like button. And if you would also just write deck giveaway there and then be a subscriber, I will go through the list and might be you as a lucky winner of that deck. Let's get going here with your reading. I thank you guys so much for all that you do for this channel, and I enjoy our time together very much. Okay, lovelies, here we go. Qualifying this Knight of Cups in Illumination. Yeah, you've got the Ace of Wands, Clarity, Judgment, and Scorpio, Wisdoms. You've got the Three of Swords. So remember, this Knight of Cups with this empathy is somebody that's understanding and embracing this storyline, this emotional journey that you're expressing. And so in Illumination, you see this as, I almost feel like, I'm getting a different impression with this. I'm almost feeling like you feel like this person doesn't want to get rooted in, or you don't feel like they're really in it to win it. You feel like they're going to come in and out, and you're holding way back because of that energy. Because they're not showing that they're invested fully into it, even though they are understanding. They're compassionate and kind. I see you holding back because I feel like you feel this is, yes, an opportunity, but there's something hidden behind it. You can feel something hidden, but I don't think you really know what it is. But you don't feel like it's on the up and up, like there's something not being shown. Okay? And in Clarity, you've got the Judgment. It's like twice over, you've done this, and this is the second time around. And I kind of feel like you didn't get anywhere the first time. You decided to give it a second chance. And now you've completed the second turn of events and you're looking back on it. And I kind of feel like you're weighing and measuring things to see if it suits you. And you're being called by the universe, as this is a major arcana, and it's in Clarity, that it's time to make a judgment call on the situation. It's been revamped numerous times. In Wisdom, this is going to be heartbreaking for you to make this decision. Because as you pull your energy away from this situation, it's going to hurt you really deeply. But you also know that if you stay in a situation that's not designed for you, it's going to hurt. So it's like in your view, you're feeling like you're bracing for the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Just absolutely knowing that you're making a choice of the lesser of the two negatives. You're choosing the less negative, the one that's better for everyone, including yourself. As we move into the Four of Wands, what is aligned? We have the Ace of Swords in love. In trust, we have the Emperor. And in growth, we have the Five of Pentacles. So we're talking about this Four of Wands, what is and is not aligned. And I brought up the fact that we have a pumpkin, which to me, it seems like it's like you feel like it's going to be forever before it actually, you can move forward. You're just, how do I put this? You're in a rebellious stage. It's kind of what I feel like. You're like, I'm going to do me. Screw everybody else. And it's causing you to really put forth clear, intended boundaries, like absurdly clear to people that you're done screwing around with games. Because you're headed to, like, the bridge is going to be out in the road on this path if you don't let people know that you are done with this, right? So people need to, I really feel, Scorpio, you've had enough and you just want to clear the air. Like, I feel like you're about ready to just shut the lunchroom down with a whistle. Be like, heads up, you know? I am going to be sovereign. You know, that's what you're saying. I'm going to trust the divine in myself, and that's about it from here on out. And your growth is growing out of this left out in the cold, and realize that the reason you felt left out in the cold, Scorpio, is because you were unique and you were trying to fit into something when you are unique. And now you're starting to see it, and so are others. And this unique alignment is bringing you, what do I want to say, more and more stability. And you're turning this negative left out in the cold to growing into your power, if you will, and you're reclaiming your energy. The guilt trip that people have been putting on you when you've paid that back 1,000 times, you know, it's done. Here we go. 8 of Wands. In introspect, you have Ace of Cups. In dream, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Damn. And in experience, you have the 7 of Swords. Hello, what? Hello, what? Okay. First of all, this is about your ancestors are saying to you, they're communicating a message. She's holding a cupcake. She looks like a gothic Alice in Wonderland that's went through the wrong side of the mirror. She has this karmic cat that is connected to her through vines that are literally going right up to the cupcake. And the more she eats the cupcake, the more she is connected to this cat. This is a karmic cycle. So, this is the deal. In introspection, Sagittarian, this was a true love. Whether this is someone that is your family member, your adult child, your significant other, an old flame, whatever, you gave away your own, this is self-love. You gave away your self-love to this individual. You literally gave away your own love for yourself to this individual because you dearly love this person and you always will. There's no doubt. In perception, your own understanding, your dream, your 5th house, right? Your eternal child. You've given them ample opportunity over and over and over and over again. And your experiences, they screw you over every chance they get with the 7 of Swords. They are constantly stealing your joy. They are a thief of joy. And they steal this cup of love and they steal this opportunity and they give you back nothing. They simply take and they are entitled. And the universe has weighed and measured them with you. And it's time for you to be brave and step away. You have no more karmic debt with that individual. The Akasha records are stated here. That contract's over. Reclaim your power. That contract is null and void. You served your time. You served your purpose. Your lesson is learned. It's time for you to be the empath that you're supposed to be and share your power with those that value it and don't feel entitled. Here we go. 7 of Wands, bravery. What are you cleansing? 4 of Swords. Beautiful. Renewal, 2 of Swords. And impurity, the Knave of Swords. Wow. Here we go. So the benefit of doing this, where you literally reclaim your power, you take in enough of your own energy to stay in a higher vibration because you stay authentic to you. You don't get the self-doubt with that interference. And in that, your cleansing is that you're going within and you're actually following your higher path, the Four of Swords. This is all about putting down the swords of battle, forgetting about the battle. The war is that battle is done. The war is over. It's time to go in and really get with the divine and the universe and take a breath and, let the universe come in and do the healing. And look here, the universe is saying, universal healing brings a powerful energy within. So that's what you're going to gain. And that's coming through Chiron. And as Chiron is, so close to Venus at this time, it's going to bring a lot of healing into the heart. And that is going to also strengthen, because Chiron is like, the teacher of Chiron is Saturn. And Saturn is all about rules and strictness, and Chiron is about healing. And so, in order for the balance to be restored, the decision is being renewed. You have to pick a sword. Yeah. And in purity, you're going to be renewed when you pick the sword. And you're going to start feeling like a breath of fresh air. That's all I can say. It's just a true breath of fresh air. It's like you get your energy back. You no longer are feeling the way this person tries to present their view of you. You just disconnect from their perception completely of you. You don't care, because you are here for a much higher purpose. Look at all these goldfish. Abundance, Abundance comes in when you reclaim this energy, because it's meant as a gift for others, not to be stolen from you. So when you do this reclaiming of yourself, this higher commitment comes in to this person that helps you through this journey, which is this Knight of Cups. You marry each other. All right, my lovely Scorpio, if this is where you leave me, we are going to go do real quick all the signs and how they feel. But if this is where you leave me, I want to let you know I love you to the moon and back. Okay, take a deep breath, my Scorpios that stayed with me, my faithful, loyal companions in life. Let's get into this and see where you guys are sitting with different signs. It could be love, it could be career, it could be family, it could be whatever. It's energies around you. So if you're crossing paths with an Aquarius, they have a passionate offer to bring to you. They feel very strongly about it. They're excited, and they feel like, I don't know, there might be a little bit of quickness about them as they come in, and they're not showing you everything. If you are crossing paths with a Gemini, they are in the middle of a serious decision about this entire process, if you will. They are being called from an inner guidance, if you will, that they have to take this serious and make a decision. So that's what they are really focused on, is deciding what way to go. As we go into the Libra energy, there is a lot of interference here. It could be people, it could be work, it could be distractions from any avenue, but there's a little bit of pain, like somebody feels like their heart is broken. If you are crossing paths with a Capricorn, they do want some clarity, and they're not ready to offer it yet. They're holding back, but they are getting ready to speak. They're waiting for this right moment. And as one of my favorites says, Chris from Minnow Pond, it's like they're waiting for the perfect time when there never will be. So I love the way that he really changes up and adjusts his views intuitively. And so I can resonate with that saying very well. And if you are dealing with a Taurus, they are either, there's two ways to look at this. They are either really stretching out into their own and like stretching their legs and feeling their tallness and, really feeling like they're empowered to gain this new freedom of feeling on top of the world, or they see you as absolutely that. It's one or the other. If you are dealing with a Virgo, someone's feeling left out in the cold, and the other one is feeling like they are just getting their second wind and starting to really get a hold of their life and progress very well. And one of you is scrying on the other and like social media stalking. I don't know if it's stalking, but almost like paparazzi, like seeing pictures and so forth. So there is some monitoring going on. If you're with a Sagittarius, they have a giant cup of love for you. And they are also self-healing at this time. If you are looking at somebody with Leo in their chart, then they have an offer of stability that they would like to offer. They're holding it out. They're saying, here it is. It could be a career opportunity, a financial gain, or it could be working together on a project. If you are dealing with somebody like an Aries, either they're a liar, cheater, thief, or they're self-sabotaging. You'll resonate more, but that's what's happening. There is deception there. Either they're lying to themselves or they're lying to you. So there is some things that need to be cleaned up and cleared up before you could progress. If you are crossing paths with a Pisces, they are taking time to reposition their disposition. And they're going within to sort out their thinking process. And they're using their inner guidance as well as their higher connections to the spiritual realm to gain a new understanding and heal. If you are crossing paths with a Scorpio, they would like a decision on the table. Yeah, I think that they're going to put you in a predicament of asking where this is going. That's just what came to me. They want a decision from you. I think they've made their decision and they've chosen you, and they're about ready to put it on the board towards you. If you are dealing with a Knave of Swords, Cancer, if you are crossing paths with a Cancer, you have a Knave of Swords. This is a really either brand new relationship or this is a light-hearted relationship. It could be with friends, family, but there could be an apology, somebody feeling like they didn't come across the way that they should have. So that's what I have for you on the signs. And again, Scorpio, I love you. I love you to the moon and back.